Hey, hold it. Wait a minute. Let me out of here.
Hey, I'm under here. Just lift the disc up a little, will you? Whew. There, that's better. After you've been watching movies as long as I have, it gets a little cramped in here sometimes. You know, I'm what you might call a movie nut. I really like to get into the flicks I watch. Remember when you were a kid and you went to the movies every Saturday afternoon? I'd always get there 20 minutes early so I could sit in the front row. To me, that was always the best seat in the house. Well, Magnavox has that beat, because now the best seat in the house for me is down here in this Magnavox optical video disc player. It lets me watch what I want, when I want. Oh, say, I forgot. You can put that back now. Thanks for the hand. Thanks for the hand. Get it? Yeah, well. By the way, have you noticed how really fantastic the picture quality is that you've been watching? You just can't get a sharper, clearer picture. Not with regular TV, not with videotape. This kind of picture quality only comes from an optical video disc system. Look, you're seeing me on video disc right now. Every hair, every line, every crease, as sharp and clear as any picture could be. This Magnavox optical video disc player is the greatest technological breakthrough in home entertainment since color TV. Magnavox. It's the world on a silver platter. Movies, educational programs, documentaries, music concerts, cartoons. You can even take in-home lessons in cooking, tennis, or golf. The Magnavox player works with any television set, any brand, any size, color, or black and white. Oh, hey, would you give me a hand again? Just pick this up again for a minute, will you? The silver grooveless video discs are about the same size as an audio LP, but they have sound, color, and picture all encoded under a special protective coating. Now, in case you're wondering where the arm and needle are hidden, there are none. That's the real beauty of Magnavox. It's an optical system. That means it uses a laser beam to reproduce the picture and sound instead of a record stylus. Inside this device is a low-powered laser beam, the latest in advanced electronics technology. The disc revolves on the turntable as the laser beam moves from the inside to the outside edge across the bottom of the disc. The laser looks something like this as it reads the picture and sound information and reflects it back down into the player, which sends it on to your television set. Why use a laser beam instead of a needle? With an optical system using a laser beam, there's no contact with the disc. When there's no contact, there's no wear, no scratches, no disc deterioration. Your video discs will give you the same high picture and sound quality years from now as they do on the first play. Okay, you can put it down now. Thanks. And because the picture and sound information is encoded inside the video disc, surface dust, scratches, even grease have no effect on the picture quality. And using an optical system makes it possible to include viewing and performance features that aren't possible with a stylus. Features that are important to you for your overall enjoyment. Give me a second to get down from here. I'll show you what I mean. Connecting the Magnavox player to your TV set is very easy. All you do is attach the connector box to the VHF antenna terminals on the back of the TV. Connect the video disc cable from the box to the TV jack on the back of the player and plug the player into an AC outlet. That's all there is to it. Magnavox plays through either channel 3 or 4 on your TV set, whichever's not being used in your area. And if you want your video discs to sound as good as they look, just connect a pair of patch cords from the 2 output jacks on the back of the player to your home stereo system. Video disc sound is high-fidelity sound. Better than the sound that comes from regular TV programs, and much better than the sound from home videotape recorders. Just above each control button, there's a neat little function indicator light that shows you what operating mode is being used at any given time. This first button turns the player on, and, oh, say, would you close that lid now? Thanks. Once the lid is closed, the turntable will come up to full speed of 1800 RPM. Your Magnavox player will then be reproducing color, motion, and sound through your television set. Aren't those great action shots? And did you notice that great picture quality? Really super. Now, let's suppose you wanted to improve your diving skills by using the pictures you're watching. The athletes show great form and smooth action, but you might want to slow them down a little so you can really see what they're doing. Well, with an optical video disc system like Magnavox, you can. These buttons control slow motion forward and slow motion reverse. And this is the slow motion rate slide, so you can adjust the speed any way you want. If I put this slow motion rate slide all the way to the left and push the slow motion forward control, you'll see the scene change every 4 seconds. Great for studying position, coordination, body motion, point of impact, everything. The farther to the right I move the slide, the faster the action. And at the extreme right, the scene is changing at near normal playing speed. Let's just leave it near the middle, so you can see how the slow motion feature would be ideal for studying the form and skill of these divers. If your interest is skating or ice dancing, and you want to study a particular move or body position in a routine in greater detail, just push either of these buttons, still forward or still reverse. They instantly stop the action on the picture you want to study. And from there, you can advance frame by frame, forward or backward. And study each picture for as long as you like. You can advance frame by frame through all 54,000 individual pictures on each side of a standard play video disc. And what's more, just a minute. Say, could you give me a hand? Or maybe just a finger this time. Just touch the button that says index. That's it. Thanks. You see, each of these 54,000 pictures I mentioned is numbered, and that button, the index control, puts the exact frame or picture number on the TV screen. You can always know exactly where you are and what picture you're watching on any video disc. Suppose you were looking at a video disc which contained drawings, photographs, and some of the world's greatest art treasures, and you wanted to see the picture on, say, frame 23481. First, you push the index button, just as we already have, to put the frame number on the screen. Then, by pushing the still button, you can advance through the pictures one at a time. The index number always tells you right where you are. And there's picture number 23481. These next two buttons are the normal play controls, forward and reverse. The normal play forward button is used to return the player to regular operating speed after still or slow motion has been used. Now, let's go to a fashion show, and I'll show you how some of the other controls work and what you can do with them. Pressing the normal play reverse button lets you move backward through the disc to any previous section at the player's normal speed of 30 frames or pictures per second. Next, we have the fast forward button. With this button pressed and held, the pictures advance at 3 times normal speed. Actually, this is an important feature because it lets you skip through parts of a disc you may not care to see at a particular time, but not too fast to keep from overshooting the scene you want to stop at. When the fast forward button is released, the picture goes into a still frame mode. To go back to normal operation, just push the normal play forward button. The next two controls, Sound 1 and Sound 2, control the audio or sound output of the Magnavox player. Why 2 buttons for sound? Good question. All video discs have 2 separate audio channels, so entertainment discs can be recorded in stereo and played back through your home stereo system. And educational, instructional, and other special discs can be recorded with 2 different discrete soundtracks for the same video or picture information. That's 2 distinctly different tracks with no overlapping sound between them. So, if you happen to be watching a program such as this one, with music recorded in stereo, and your stereo system simply activate Joy True Stereo. Next feature. We just and search reverse. Forward works about the same way as press and search reverse name. Returns to the left use mode currently available to you. All covered. First, how about